Absegami High School, celebrating our class of 2022. My name is Daniel Kern. I'm the principal of Absegami High School. I'd like to remind you that this evening's proceedings will be professionally photographed, live streamed, and video recorded. We ask that you remain in the stands throughout the ceremony. Please hold the air horns until the end of the services so all families can hear their graduate's name announced. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the 50th graduating class of Absegami High School, our class of 2022. Please stand. Gentlemen, kindly remove your hats as seniors Kaylee Lawler and Alexis Mateo sing our national anthem under the direction of Mr. Jim Chiara.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
This evening, we are proud to welcome the following individuals to our graduation ceremony. Mr. James Reyna, Superintendent of the Greater Egg Harbor Regional High School District. Mrs. Carol Hauk, President of the Board of Education. Dr. Ann Erickson, Member of the Board of Education. Mr. Greg Curley, Member of the Board of Education. Mr. Brian Sartorio, Member of the Board of Education. Mr. Stephen Stokes, Member of the Board of Education. Mr. Michael Baldwin, former Member of the Board of Education. Mr. Thomas Grassi, District Business Administrator. Mrs. Jennifer Rushton, District Director of Curriculum and Instruction. Ms. Barbara Delaringa, Advisor to the Senior Class. Mrs. Michaela Salteris, Advisor to the Senior Class. Mr. Charles Breitzman, Graduation Coordinator. Mrs. Bree Baker, Absegami's Teacher of the Year. The administrative team of Absegami and members of the Absegami faculty and staff. This evening is special as we celebrate our graduates of the class of 2022. Faculty and staff see this day as bittersweet as we reminisce over 4 years with our students. However, this night also belongs to each parent and guardian and guest who is here watching with pride, also remembering each milestone along the way that brought their graduate to this moment. Class of 2022, please rise and give your parents and families a round of applause for their continued support. In addition to their families, I would like to recognize our students for their accomplishments over the course of their 4 years. As I call your name or party, please stand to be recognized. Our valedictorian, Ms. Asta Pandya. Salutatorian, Mr. Parth Patel. Ms. Simone Graziano, President of the Class of 2022. National Honor Society President, Ms. Louise Kennedy. Atlantic Cape Community College graduates who have earned both their high school diploma and their associate's degree through our early college program. Members of our National Honor Society, and our graduates who have made the decision to enlist in any branch of military service. At this time, it is my honor to recognize the 2022 Absegami High School Teacher of the Year, who was also named the Atlantic County Teacher of the Year, a first for Absegami High School since 1999-2000, when current board member Mrs. Margaret Gunther was named Atlantic County Teacher of the Year. Please join me in congratulating this year's recipient, biology, advanced placement environmental science, and engineering teacher, Mrs. Bree Baker. At this time, the Salutatorian of the class of 2022, Mr. Parth Patel, will deliver his speech, moving on to the next level.
Good afternoon, faculty, families, and my fellow students, the class of 2022. First off, I'd like to just thank everyone at this school who have collectively made these 4 years a fun and memorable experience. It was rough having a whole pandemic cut into our high school years, but we pulled through. I'd like to thank my guidance counselor, Mr. Resch, and my former counselor, Mr. Mott, for guiding me to success in high school and aiding me in my preparation for college. I'd like to thank all of the great teachers and staff that helped us succeed throughout these years. I'd like to thank Mrs. Lahr, Mr. Whitehurst, and all of my lovely classmates in the Computer Science Magnet program for all of the unforgettable memories. And lastly, I want to thank my parents for sticking beside me and helping me through tough times, as well as motivating me to keep on persevering. Well, class of 2022, I still can't believe that we're graduating already. It feels like freshman year was just yesterday. I still remember the first day of school when I got lost on my way to math class. I also remember putting off all of my homework until the night before and coming to school fully sleep deprived the next day. I know some of you out there that still do this, but I won't say any names. I don't know why I'm even condemning you for it. I haven't entirely kicked this bad habit either, but we have worked to improve during these last 4 years and will continue to improve in the years to come. I still remember the coronavirus pandemic taking over our country and its drastic effects on all of us, whether we ever got COVID or not. I remember coming back to school and not being able to appreciate your wonderful faces with your masks on. I know we all got sick of seeing those icons on Google Meets. At least this year, we were able to have a somewhat normal school year, such as hosting pep rallies, experiencing proper in-person teaching, and being able to dap up your friends when you see them in class or in the hallways. And most importantly, not having a virtual graduation. Now, we are big boys and big girls, ready to take on college and the adult world, right? Unfortunately, our journey isn't going to be that simple. There's only so much that we learned during our high school years, and there's plenty more to learn about the world as we enter adulthood. Some of you may not even know what you desire to do for the rest of your lives, and that's okay. I'm not 100% sure either, but we are still young, and there's plenty of room for us to learn and improve. We may have all gone to the same school, but all of our lives are different. And for some of us, life happens to hold us back, hindering us from striving for what we desire. However, we still have the future to be able to achieve and acquire these things from which we have been held back. We still have the future to figure out what it is that we are truly passionate about. We still have the future to correct and learn from mistakes that we made during our high school years. We have to live a life of no regrets. Our time at Absegami has provided a solid foundation for us to move on to the next level. There are a multitude of years ahead of us, so go forth and make the most of them. I won't see the majority of you ever again, but I want to let you know that I love you all, and I thank everyone for making so many amazing memories together with me in high school. I'm sincerely grateful for the opportunity of being able to live, learn, and laugh alongside such awesome people. I wish each and every one of you in the class of 2022 the best in your future endeavors. Next up, I'd like to pass the mic to one of the most diligent and hardworking students I have ever met, who is also a good friend of mine, the valedictorian of the class of 2022, Asta Pandya.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, I'll forever be a B-R-A-V-E. Hold up, that's definitely the wrong draft. Let's see. Nope. Found it. Good afternoon to the class of 2022, parents, teachers, our respected principal, Mr. Kern, and hardworking administrators. After 2 years of remote learning filled with uncertainty of what was coming next, bothering our teachers every minute on Google Chats, and trying to explain to our teachers that they have been on mute for the past 10 minutes, we did it, class of 2022. Today's the day that we have been waiting for since we walked past the Bravehead in 2018. Hi, my name is Asta Pandya, the class valedictorian. Let's try again. Hi, my name is Asta Pandya, a grateful student who has been given the gift of knowledge and has made long-lasting friendships here at Absegami. I'd like to thank a few people who are the reason why I'm here today. First, I'd like to thank my parents. Starting off with my mother, I want to thank her for always pushing me past what I thought were my boundaries. A less-known fact about my mother is that in order to earn enough money for my SAT classes and college, she took up 3 jobs. What she's done for me is, by all means, not payable. She's taught me the value of hard work and how no matter what the world throws at you, you are prepared and no one can hurt you. To my father, thank you for always giving me your blessings and for enlightening me about how anything is possible. Thank you for picking me up after school from tutoring and my extracurricular activities. You never complained and instead did everything with a smile. To my older sister, my partner in crime, thank you for coming here from Texas. You taught me how life is too short to be stuck on worrying about the little things. With this being said, I would like to give a round of applause for all the family members here today for supporting your child in their endeavors. Finally, I would be remiss if I didn't talk about all the teachers at Absegami. I give my sincere thanks to all of the teachers for helping the students create a strong foundation of education, be it staying after school for extra tutoring with lucid instructions, being readily available to ask questions, or always encouraging the students to follow their dreams. You guys are the true superheroes of Absegami. Growing up, we've heard the question, what do you want to be when you grow up? Some say doctor, some say teacher, some say actor. Leaving today, I ask you this, who do you want to be? Remember this, we are the sole class whose 2 normal years were freshman and senior year. Let that soak in. When we left in March, we had no idea that that would be the last time for another 2 years till we had a normal year. Given this precarious situation, we had to adapt to new times. Only 10 steps from the kitchen, 4 steps from the bathroom, and 1 step from the bed. We came up with a system for success in virtual learning. I'm lucky to say that I'm graduating with fighters who've demonstrated creativity, passion, and dedication in all 4 years of high school. This is a new beginning. With the confluence of minds, the class that is in front of me is the epitome of what a brave is. Brilliant, respectful, ambitious, valiant, bulliant. The world isn't ready for the talented Absegami graduates that are coming its way. This is a new beginning. From the freshman physics trip to Six Flags, to even the fire drill on the coldest day of the year, I can't even count the memories made. In the sustainability camping trip, I learned a lot about my peers. Leon is a great storyteller at a campfire, and Ryan can really sing Let It Go like a champ. Fast forward 10 years from now, when I think of our school, I will be left with a smile. As we begin the next chapter of our lives, our roots will always be connected to Gami. Before becoming an osprey, a scarlet knight, a dragon, who are you, a temple owl, or any school mascot that I missed, we will always first be a brave. To my fellow graduates, I wanted to proclaim this quote that I felt reflected our current emotions. The bad news is that time flies. The good news is that you're the pilot. No matter how fast time passes, we have the power to create our future. These years went in a blink of an eye. At one moment, we were taking the NJSLA, and the next, we were doing graduation practice and our senior prank. Speaking of which, I'm sure Miss Madison was thrilled when she saw the balloons in her office. As time went on, I met erudite, humorous, and artistic individuals who each played a pivotal role in making Absegami the school we know and love. While learning information such as that an object accelerates at 9.8 meters per second squared and that Wikipedia is not a primary source, we also learned life lessons. At Absegami, we've been encouraged to grow in all areas of our lives. Over the span of these years, we learned that there is always someone to talk to, and there's always an opportunity to become a better person than the day before. Taking the lessons we learned here, this is a new beginning. By all means, this is not the end, and I wish you the very best in your new beginning. Congratulations, class of 2022. I'm going to stop talking here now so you can get your diplomas. Thank you.
Thank you, Parth and Asta. Before we proceed, I want to take a moment to thank you, our graduating seniors, for making the most of these past difficult years. Your persistence and resilience has shown through the challenges you've been presented with, and it brings you to this moment. Your high school career was unlike any we've experienced before, but you've taken advantage of the opportunities you've been given, braved formidable challenges, and inspired a new generation of learners. I applaud and thank each of you for your efforts and your leadership throughout your time with us. Never forget your time together, but look forward to the opportunities ahead. I'd also like to recognize the efforts of our Absegami faculty and staff members for their role in preparing our students by both challenging and supporting them during their time with us. Our teachers have provided you with the knowledge, but more importantly, the wisdom to use the knowledge that you have gained. Know that we are proud of you for what you've accomplished in these most trying of conditions. Congratulations on your graduation and best wishes for your next great adventure. Be well, be safe, and always be brave. It has been our honor and privilege to watch you work towards today, your graduation day. Ladies and gentlemen, graduation is a legal ceremony. Mr. James Reyna, Superintendent of the Greater Egg Harbor Regional High School District, has the honor of certifying our graduates. At this time, I present Mr. James Reyna.
Thank you, Mr. Kern. This day is about celebration and gratitude, so I want to spend some time with that. First, for the seniors, I sent you a note this morning to your Gmail. You know the Google email school account you haven't checked for 4 years that has 7,000 unopened messages in it? Somewhere near the top of the list, there's one for me. Do me a favor and take a couple of minutes. It is my thoughts and my appreciation for you moving forward. So I want to focus my gratitude on some individuals who don't always get mentioned on nights like this. Our security, our buildings and grounds, the administrative assistants throughout the building who have spent all the time the past weeks preparing for this event this evening. Certainly the teachers, as Mr. Kern mentioned, deserve recognition, not only for all they have done over the 4 years, but especially those the last week who have spent time out here with you getting ready for graduation. I want to thank Mr. Kern and his administrative team for their dedication. Having been a principal in Greater Egg, I know that you are guaranteed a rain event once every 3 years. So far it looks like we're good. And most of all, I want to thank the Board of Education. Everybody in this community should know that every conversation had with this Board of Education begins and ends with the question, is this what's best for the kids? And what we are able to provide for you is because they make a commitment to provide. For the families, and when I say family, I do not only just mean blood. I mean your neighbors, I mean the house down the street, I mean your youth coaches, everybody that gave you a Twinkie along the way or bought you a Gatorade or gave you a ride, everybody that helped you after school, everybody that got you where you needed to be. Take some time the next couple days and drop a note to somebody you haven't said thank you to in a while. That entire community helped get you to this event, and for the parents in the community that is here with us this evening, I hope you are looking down on this field with pride and love. Congratulations, graduates. Good luck moving forward, and know that we are always behind you. If you look over your shoulder, we will be there should you need anything. And now for something formal. Madam President, members of the Greater Egg Harbor Regional Board of Education, faculty, and guests, I am honored to certify to the Board of Education that the members of the 2022 class of Absegami High School seated before you have satisfactorily met all the requirements of their teachers, the Board of Education, and the New Jersey State Department of Education for graduation. They are therefore entitled to receive their diplomas at this time. Mrs. Hauk, it is with great pleasure and pride that I hand to you the class of 2022. Congratulations.
With the power vested in me as president of the Greater Egg Harbor Regional High School District Board of Education, I hereby declare the students of the class of 2022 graduated from Absegami High School. At this time, it gives me great pleasure to award this diploma on behalf of the class of 2022 to Class President, Ms. Simone Graciano.
Simone Gisette Graziano, President of the Class of 2022, Principal's Award for English, Principal's Award for Leadership. Asta Tushar Pandya, Valedictorian. Parth Patel, Salutatorian. Tahia Abedin. Drishti Agarwal, Principal's Award for Science. Reagan Elizabeth Appel. Haley Marie Benelli. Scarlett Leilani Brown. Rebecca Jane Crowley. Megan Marie Cuviello. Isabella Sarah Darcy. Michaela Nicole Edwards. Sophia Fagan. Jacqueline Alyssa Fortis. Zoe Grablunas, Principal's Award for Drama. Sarah Gazaz. Shayla Jimenez. Kaylee Catherine Jack. Shelby Jimenez. Luis Wilhelmina Kennedy, Principal's Award for Homeland Security and Public Safety Magnet. Daphne Fung Kirschenblatt. Margaret Holly Monroe. Kaylee Chaos Lawler. Rayana Nori. Iman Shahid Nasim. Kushi Shaw, Principal's Award for Business, Principal's Award for Leadership. Livia Bryn Pino. Kennedy Lynn Sidibe. Tanisha Sharma. Joshua Dylan Christensen. Clara Rafit Solomon. Adib Asmani. Janet M. Yee. Bhavya A. Rama, Principal's Award for Media, Principal's Award for Physical Education. Naman V. Aklilu. Stefan Xavier Adams. Vincenzo Salvatore Bancari. Fu Thien Bach. Hassan Amir Bashir. Jaden Jason Barrow. Anthony Joseph Batista. Joseph Everett Brook. Orion Leo Boley. William Fennessy Brust. Javon Michael Brown. Dominic Thomas Berlazzi. Jamal Razul Bunch Jr. Ronald David Buxton. Logan Christopher Burns. Diego Costanza Beltran. Trent Nicholas Carkiti. Rihanna Ren Albers. Mackenzie Lynn Allen. Marilyn Amasquita. Ferry L. Akil. Megan Barry. Marta Anna Baxter. Faith Olivia Berry. Kanisa Abriana Beswick. Next reading, your class names, your senior class advisor, Ms. Michaela Salteras.
Juliana Catherine Bobie. Chelsea M. Boliscar. Isa Bella Cabrera. Teresa Cody Casanova. Carmen M. Sella. Rebecca Lovely Cnet. Yuritsa Cholula Aparicio, Principal's Award for World Language. Mariela Cholula Lopez. Amanda Emanuela Claremont. Ayana Janae Crandell. Naluska Cruz Tavares. Caitlin Ann Cheslaw. Trin Dang. Ayana Renee Dennis. Gianna Maria Antoinette DeBona. Caitlin Grace Dooner. Rowan Cooper. Taylor Anthony Colon. Alexander William Quarterly. Marion Cowan. Donovan Eduardo Cruz. Joshua Aubrey Cox. Xavier Cruz. Kevin Paul Davidson. DeAndre Tyree Davis. Christian Kyle de Guzman. James M. Davis. Liam Patrick Dybert. Eduardo de la Rosa Salazar. Luis Dominic Desiderio. Thomas Patrick Devlin. Levy Diaz. Christopher Michael DeGuglielmo, Jr. Eric Lee Doe. Jackson Ernest Domshine. Nadhim Maru Drinkard. Jaquan Dublin. Osiris Duran Diaz. James Samuel Fitton. Richard T. Fitzgerald Smith. Nicole Antonio Florian. Tyler John Folk. Savannah Noel Elias. Adriana Lee Feliciano. Lisanelli Felice Santana. Abigail Lynn Fitzgerald. Gabriela Faith Gracis. Savannah Ray Gaskell, Principal's Award for Dance. Emily Rose Giblin. Maya Emily Gilger. Paige Rebecca Gravenstein. Alexis Shirley Haynes. Naomi Shemaya Harley. Mackenzie Ray Hilsheim. Nandi Hervia Jean Baptiste. Erin Michelle Kelly. Serena Rose Larwa. Janessa Jolie Lugo. Gracie Ragesh McWan. Isabella Josephine Maldonado. Mehek Malhotra. Alyssa Lynn Manansala. Shazhana Del Pilar Marin. Kimberly Bustos Manansala. Nicole Marino. Sean Philip Gallegos. Zachary Joseph Glass. Next reading will be done by your senior class advisor, Miss Barbara Delaringa.
Adam Gerald Goss. Dario Philip Gochevsky. Daniel Michael Grasti. Sajad Hayder. Deshaun Hathaway Panero. Alexander Mija Hernandez. Robert Nasir Henderson Lewis. Emiliano Zirik Hernandez. Miles Joseph Hodges. Justin Emmanuel Jackson. Kenneth James. Robert Michael Jacques. Jonathan Raul Jerigu. Keontae Leon Joga. Emmanuel Savan Johnson. Andrew James Kern. Frank Christopher Kopervas. Luke Daniel Kroon. Ryan Jake Kopervas. Leon Romeo Lai. Nicholas Richard Lasco. Adam Michael Lord. Zaire Samad Martin. Alexis Grace Mateo, Principal's Award for Vocal Music. Miriam Mayer. Laura Mayfield. Isabella Christine Mazuka. Jessica McMahon. Patricia McNeamy. Aaliyah Medina Gutierrez. Haley M. Megan. Sayana Mendez. Christine Sata Malawalo. Jalasia Lee Nurse. Kayla Alejandra Muniz, Principal's Award for Performing Arts. Marifer Ordonez Barba. Neha Patel. Rani Rakesh Patel. Ella Rose Perkins. Skylar Ann Rhodes. Darla Rivas Florian. Brendalise Rodriguez. Juliana Leilani Rosario. Sade Alexis Rowe. Kaylee Samuels. Zalea Prissy Santana. Naima Santiago. Marvin Roberto Martinez. Brandon McIntosh. Amir Eddie McKeithen. Seth Stephen Melendez. Elijah Joel Miranda Cruz. Paul James Moorhoff. Ishan Salawuddin Moore. Gavin Morris. Anthony Neal. Zajan Derek Nilam. Jameer Normil. Rafael Angel Nunez. Shanae Carl Nurse. Thomas A. Olson. Stephen Orlana. Matthew Rocco Palermo. Alejandros Panagiatos Panagiatais. Archik Parek. Sameh S. Patel. John Ryan Peabody. Daryl O'Neill Perez. And to finish the graduation names is our Vice Principal, Mr. Aaron.
Trenton Popowski. Aiden Quillis. Shakti Rajput. AJ B. Rathod. Aaron William Redham. Nicholas T. Ricci. Christian Scott Robinson II. Brendan James St. Clair. Robert Charles Robinson Jr. Ryan Lewis Rodweller. Xavier Robinson. Brian Aleem Sanchez Ventura. Shreyan V. Shah. Aiden Christopher Ryan Shepard. Kyle Michael Sheridan. Krish Sheth. Joseph Sika. Anthony George Salapina Jr., Principal's Award for Educational Achievement. Dylan Thomas Simpson. Sebastian Kessler Silapina, Principal's Award for Film. Keegan Slopness. Samadhi Elizabeth Schwischler. Grace Elizabeth Schwenger. Hannah Nora Silapina. Nazareth Feather Seif. Samara Smiley. Dominique Desiree Smith, Principal's Award for Educational Achievement. Vanessa Marie Sola. Jill Dipa Kamor, Surti, Principal's Award for Computer Science Magnet. Anjaman Aktura Tahir. Norma Torres Hernandez. Cecilia Taylor. Alex Udvar-Haley. Melina Tamara Taylor. Kylie Lynn Waldman. Leah Lurker Walsh, Principal's Award for Fine Arts. Jaleh Sienna Ward. Jada Zenobia White. Deva Whitmore. Ikachi Robin Wakacha. Ruth Michelle Wozniak. Chloe Yu. Austin John Snyder. Justin Solano. Darshan P. Surdi. Prem Humang Sutariri. Jay Sweeney. Yvonne Maurice Thomas. Nathan Time. Roberto Joshua Valentin. Barrett Andrew Van Dyke. Arthur John Vandergrift. Chris R. Walia. Stephen Christopher Weaver. Daniel John Weber. Andrew Charles Westcott. Jared James Williams. Dean Paxton Winkworth, Principal's Award for Social Studies. Ryan V. Wishart, Principal's Award for Mathematics. Brody Stephen Wright.
so good to see you.